Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another episode of Warzone Apothis. This time we're playing right here for our first game on the Space Hulk. And Jonathan has come all the way from Montreal to bring a quarter of the first company of Ultramarines. Apparently they've been on the way this whole time.
Yeah.
Ever since they known the crisis was here. And they've just finally arrived. You know, the warp being fickle and all that, just kind of depositing you whenever the story is really handy. Like when basically Deus Ex Machina, the warp lets them out. And
we brought the news for the Tyranids, just in case.
Yes, yeah, you got it ready. But anyways, they see that the Tyranids are infesting the Space Hulk and that the AdMech are having a hard time taking it back, although they have managed to punch through further with the help of the Tau, which is unusual. But yeah, they're getting in. But now he's going to try to punch further forward because there's a lot that, for some reason, the Tyranids are really interested in the Space Hulk, and they don't know why, but they know it's a bad thing. And they're trying to help the Imperium recover the lost tech that's in there anyways, and to cleanse of all the Tyranids so that they can't just go back into the warp and start spreading their gene seed, or gene stealer seed, everywhere else. So we're going to be playing a 1,500 point game, roughly. It's around 1,500 points. A nice big game of Ultramarines versus Tyranids, with the new Space Marine stuff, which by the time you're watching this is old Space Marine stuff. And we're going to be playing all in the Zone Mortalis, using all the Zone Mortalis rules, and fighting over this. Let's go take a look. Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another episode of Warzone Apothis. This time we're playing right here for our first game on the Space Hulk. And Jonathan has come all the way from Montreal to bring a quarter of the first company of Ultramarines. Apparently they've been on the way this whole time.
Yeah.
Ever since they known the crisis was here. And they've just finally arrived. You know, the warp being fickle and all that, just kind of depositing you whenever the story is really handy. Like when basically Deus Ex Machina, the warp lets them out. And
we brought the news for the Tyranids, just in case.
Yes, yeah, you got it ready. But anyways, they see that the Tyranids are infesting the Space Hulk and that the AdMech are having a hard time taking it back, although they have managed to punch through further with the help of the Tau, which is unusual. But yeah, they're getting in. But now he's going to try to punch further forward because there's a lot that, for some reason, the Tyranids are really interested in the Space Hulk, and they don't know why, but they know it's a bad thing. And they're trying to help the Imperium recover the lost tech that's in there anyways, and to cleanse of all the Tyranids so that they can't just go back into the warp and start spreading their gene seed, or gene stealer seed, everywhere else. So we're going to be playing a 1,500 point game, roughly. It's around 1,500 points. A nice big game of Ultramarines versus Tyranids, with the new Space Marine stuff, which by the time you're watching this is old Space Marine stuff. And we're going to be playing all in the Zone Mortalis, using all the Zone Mortalis rules, and fighting over this. Let's go take a look. Here we are in the Zone Mortalis room to play Zone Mortalis. Seems fitting. Just basically a giant game of Space Hulk. And we've got our Ultramarine Blue Boys against the High Fleet Charon Tyranids. Quite advanced, actually, for what you'd find in a Space Hulk, because now they've taken a great interest to it. Who knows what they have found inside. And so on this side, actually both of our armies are unbound, just because we wanted to bring whatever we wanted to bring. On this side, though, we do have a Strike Force Ultra formation. 5 squads of Terminators, 2 squads of Assault, 3 squads of Regular. And one of the squads of Assault has the Thunderhammer Storm Shields. Sorry, it's the first company Strike Force. We were going to do Strike Force Ultra, then realized that would be an awful formation to bring in Space Hulk, because you have to deep strike everything in, and that would be suicide in the Zone Mortalis border. So first company Strike Force. So we got Thunderhammer Storm Shields, Lightning Claws, and then 3 groups of Terminators, all 5-man squads. There's a Cyclone Missile Launcher and 2 Heavy Flamers. Ignore the Assault Cannons. They're just going to be Storm Bolters for this. They're being led by a Captain in Terminator armor with a Storm Shield and the Burning Blade. So he'll have some good strength, good AP, and of course his 3-up Invuln. And then there are 2 Dreadnoughts. We've got an Ironclad Dreadnought. That's the one on the left.
No, right.
No, the right. I knew that. And he's the one with 2 Heavy Flamers, right?
Exactly.
2 Heavy Flamers, which will have Shred, because we are in Zone Mortalis, as well as these Heavy Flamers. So lots of shredding. And then we've got a Venerable Dreadnought with an assault cannon and a missile launcher. Or is
No,
it between
heavy
like...
flamer. Assault cannon and heavy flamer.
I thought there was a last cannon. Oh, we took
No,
that one
we
out.
took that one.
So assault cannon, heavy flamer. So lots of heavy flamers, which of course is very good for Zone Mortalis, killing little guys. And so that is about a little less than 1,500 points. The Tyranids got a 10% lead because of the number of manufactorums that they count as having for just the number of tiles they have. So they are a little over 1,600 points, being led by a Hive Tyrant. And he's got the Reaper of Obliterax, which is pretty much equivalent to the Bone Sword and Lash Whip, except it gives him +1 strength and shred. So it still has a life drain, so insta-killing on 6s. Technically AP3, but he's AP2, so it gives him that. And it gives him Swift Strike, so he is +3 initiative. I have him joining a group of Tyrant Guard, who are actually going to have Crushing Claws. Even though it'll make them actually unwieldy, initiative 1, because they're infantry and not monstrous creatures, it'll still be necessary to punch through doors and through dreadnoughts and through Terminators as well. And then we've got 2 groups of Gene Stealers, 6 Gene Stealers just naked, and then being led by Broodlords who have Toxin Sacs and Scything Talons and extra attack and getting to reroll their wounds against the Terminators. We've got 2 groups of 3 Zone Thropes with a Neurothrope in each, because we're definitely going to need some psychic power here. It also speaks a little bit to the narrative, because right now the Tyranids are cyclically trying to find things in this enormous Space Hulk. We've got a Maliceptor as well. No, sorry, not a Maliceptor. A Malanthrope, a Forge World model. And he gets shrouded to things nearby. He's got Poison 2+, and he's got some other special rules as well. We've got 2 groups of 10 Termagants. 5 of each of them have Devours instead of Flesh Boars, just to give them some extra shooting power. And then we have 2 Carnifexes, each with Crushing Claws and Adrenal Glands, so they have Furious Charge. Fleet is really what I get it for, because they're already Strength 10 with the Crushing Claws. And the Crushing Claws, of course, give them Armor Bane and AP1. Not that they... Well, I guess the AP1 will be helpful against the... Are they AP1 Crushing Claws? I think they are. I'll double check that, though. The more important thing is that they get Armor Bane, so that when they're in combat, they'll be getting a lot of attacks, and each hit, basically, is going to be a penetrating hit against the Dreadnoughts. Against the Terminators, they'll still be okay, but they'll be... I guess because the Terminators are all Initiative 1, and the Carnifexes are Initiative 2, that might be useful. So we shall see. So that is about 1,600 points of Tyranids. And we'll be playing on this 4x4 Zone Mortalis board. Tried to make some open spaces this time, just to give us some variety in how it looks. Put some scatter terrain throughout there as well. All the scatter terrain is a 5+ cover, and then walls provide 4+ cover. We are going to randomly lock some of these doors, just to give the Crushing Claws and Chain Fists that are in some of the Terminator squads a purpose, and also because it does add a bit of interesting tactics to the game when you know certain guys can't get through certain doors. Not a problem for the Terminators, but it'll be interesting for the Tyranids, because it'll redirect them. We are deployed and ready to go. I got to choose sides, and I got to choose who deployed first, so I deployed first. So unless he steals the initiative, I will be going first. So I have on this flank a Carnifex with Termagants, Zone Thropes, and the Gene Stealer Brood. And we got the Hive Tyrant in the middle here. Termagants, Carnifex, Malanthrope, Zone Thropes, and Gene Stealers. And then as we go across, what do we face? A gigantic Terminator blob. A lot of Terminators and a couple Dreadnoughts. And the captain by himself, I guess he teleported into there. He can join a squad afterwards. There was limited room available for everything else. Just lots and lots and lots and lots of Terminators ready to go. We've got our 3 objectives, 1, 2, 3, worth a victory point each. There will be First Blood and Slay the Warlord, but not Line Breaker. So there's multiple ways to be able to win this. So we're just going to go into it. I'm going to declare that I'm going first. Do you want to try to seize?
Sure.
Alright, roll a die. Nope. So Tyranids, turn 1. Carnifex, move forward 6 inches. Once again, I'll just point it out, the nice thing about the Zone Mortalis is that if you're just moving in straight lines, each of these is 2 inches. We'll open this door as the Zone Thropes go through. So he'll go 6. And we just remove the door when we're trying to get the larger bases through. Basically, the way we declare it is anything on this size base, as well as a Malanthrope, can go through these doors. So all the Terminators are fine. You just have to remove the actual door piece for them to be able to fit. And then large base things like Carnifexes and Dreadnoughts and Hive Tyrants cannot. They have to go through the bigger doors. And we'll just have these Gene Stealers start to pour forward. Whoop, and they fall off into the oblivion of space. super dangerous terrain.
Yeah.
These termagants swarming forward behind that Carnifex. Then we will open this door. It's not locked. We do have locked doors. I want to point out anything with a red token beside it is locked. So I think there's 5 locked doors throughout the whole thing just to make it more interesting. Rawr. And the termagants will swarm around it. Nice and claustrophobic-like. Maleceptor will come right up behind him. And Broodlord and his Gene Stealers. And these Zone Throws will float this way because that door is locked, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to warp lance it open. And the Hive Tyrant's actually going to come this way, so we're going to be spilling through this. Hopefully we'll get some good run moves to speed that up. I'm going to skip my Psychics phase because I don't have anything I want to do. I don't really want to warp lance anything. Don't want to risk perils. That's what's going to happen if I try to just do something for fun. I'll just perils. So shooting phase, as Carnifex is going to run. He's got Adrenal Gland, so I will re-roll it. Give me something good. 4. Okay, it went higher. Can't complain when it goes higher. And then the Termagants, 5 inches. They do not have fleet. Whoops. So, not that I'd want to re-roll a 5. Anyways, just want to get everybody through this choke point before the Heavy Flamers get here. Malanthrope will run. 3, has fleet though. 6. Won't use his full 6. Just cozy up behind them. Hive Tyrant and his Tyrant Guard will run. They have Adrenal Glands, so they've got fleet. 6 inches. That's good enough. No problemo. And Gene Stealer and the Broodlord will run. Oop, fleet. 6 inches. So we're opening this door and streaming on through. So 2, 4, 6. And we'll just try to get behind them as much as possible. With these Zone Throats, 5 inches. That's enough. They won't be able to use any more than that anyways. These Zone Throats, 5 inches. It's exciting just watching all these guys run. And now we will do the most exciting part of this battle report. We will run! Carnifex will run. 4. Yeah, I'll keep that. He's got fleet from Adrenal Glands, but I'll leave him where he is. I'm not worried about charging that door yet. Don't want to open up any fire lanes until I have to. Termagants, 1. They do not have fleet. So half a tile for them. And the Broodlord and his squad, 6 inches. So that's more than they need just to pile up behind the Zone Throats. To get used to the fact that in Zone Mortalis the first couple turns are merely movement and running. The Tyranids are swarming forward, some down this flank, and the rest of them swarming into this big room. And then hopefully that'll allow them to take some control and kind of spread out and be able to pick their targets. But that's all we've got for now. No assault phase, obviously. So 0-0 still as we go into Ultramarines, turn 1. Want to use any of your doctrines?
Nope, not yet.
Why not? Come on.
I'm just gonna specify the First Company Task Force. They have a kill command, codename Hive Tyrant.
Oh, that's right. You get to choose one unit, and they get preferred enemy against that. So you have preferred enemy against my Hive Tyrant.
Yep.
All the Terminators, not the Captain or the Dreadnoughts.
No, all the Terminators.
Captain will advance. Door will open. Who's walking through first? Boom. The next one will kind of move behind him. And
yeah, and then the Terminators will beside.
It's kind of a scary look right there. Let's string through. And guess what he's doing? They're moving forward. Keep moving forward. That seems like an appropriate song to have in the background of a Space Hulk game.
Gonna run?
Running. 1 inch. Doesn't have fleet, does he?
Nope.
He wishes. Dreadnought will run 6 inches.
That's
Right about there, yeah.
yeah.
Then a Terminator's behind him, 5 inches. And then that dreadnought, 6 inches. Now you might wonder why he can get through, but remember the door frames we're not counting as blocking anything. Thunderhammer storm shields, 3 inches. So that's enough to get him up behind the rest.
I forgot.
And these guys, 6 inches. So where are they going? They got, oh, you know what? They have one choice. I was going to say they could go this way into this dead end, or this way into this dead end, or they can join everybody else. I think all the fighting is going to be happening right here. Kind of the way the board turned out. And this squad, charge down this corridor 4 inches. Squad behind it, 5 inches. So end of turn 1, we're starting to position. You have to put some thought into your position, even though you're forced to some degree, because you want to make sure you pit the right opponents up against the right opponents. So let's go into Tyranids, turn 2. This Carnifex is going to take care of this door in a second. Difficult terrain for these zoanthropes, 6 inches. So let's use that to get over here. Next. Terrain for Gene Stealers, 6 inches. We're getting close to our first fight. Very exciting. So everybody take positions. So Ultramarines are about to breach. Until then, this room is mine. Difficult terrain for the Gene Stealers, just 3 inches. I guess they're not as eager. Zoanthrope's right behind them. Once again, skipping the psychic phase because I don't want to warp blast anything open, and I can't paroxysm things I can't see. So into the shooting phase, we're going to run these termagants, 6 inches. Just want to close that gap. Waiting for that Carnifex is about to bash open that door. Gene Stealers will run 4 inches. They'll be in the fight by turn 5. We'll run this Carnifex, 1 inch. He's got adrenal glands, so reroll 3 inches.
Actually, you have 1 in 60.
I have 1 in 60 million chance of failing to pop open that door with an armor-bane Carnifex. It's gonna happen, you realize. Can you roll 10 ones? That's what I have to do. I have to roll triple 1 5 times in combat. Termagants will run 5 inches.
200.
Gene Stealers will... Actually, you know what? I don't think the Gene Stealers will run. We'll have strength 5. No, they can't crack that. I guess they can crack it with rending. So they're not going to run. Mountainthrope will run, though, with Fleet. Well, I guess he's just going 1 inch. The Hive Tyrant, 3 inches. Oh, let's reroll. 2 inches, okay. They didn't really have many places to go anyways. Assault phase, the Carnifex will assault the door. He's already there. Broodlord will assault this door. We got Fleet, reroll that 1. 6 inches. So, we are good. Let's see if their rending can get it open. It's not actually super easy for them. This is an armor 13 door. So, we've got 5 auto hits and armor bane, strength 10. And it's armor 13. It just needs a single glancing or penetrating hit. So number 1, hey, look at that. What a surprise. That one is destroyed. So it can't be closed. And then over here we've got the Broodlord with rending claws. And he's doesn't have adrenal glands, so he's only strength 5. So we got 6 auto hits. We're looking for 6s because this is armor 13, so we need to rend. And we got 2. So that's up to 11 strength. Because it's 5 plus 6, so that's 11. So D3s.
3 up.
So we need, 3 up. So as long as they don't roll a 1 or 1-1 or 1-2 or 2-1 or 2-2. Oh! You failed.
Yeah.
Remember I said as long as? I did that. Then we got the 6 Gene Stealers, so 18 auto hits. So we got 18 auto hits at strength 4, so I need 6s to rend. So we got 3. And they need to roll 5 or higher on their D3 to get up to the armor 13. Okay, so that door is scratched, the paint is ripped off, but it is not budging. So on the other side of the door, all you hear is a lot of scratching and complaining. So end of turn 2 for the Tyranids. So next turn, the Space Marine. This turn for the Space Marines, it's possible that they might be able to pop open that door and start actually doing some damage. But most likely we're going to start seeing blood drawn in turn 3. But let's go into Ultramarines, turn 2. Any doctrines?
Nope.
Not yet.
No.
All right. So movement phase. He's going away from the Carnifex. Who knew? Who knew? Dreadnought will move back and go towards the Carnifex. Seems like a better matchup. And he's the one with the heavy flamer and assault cannon, right?
Yep.
Ooh, right in front of the door. So you have a group of regular guys here. We got a cyclone missile launcher over there. And if you can make room for it, then he can pop, and then he'll be able to pop around here and see that. Because 2, 4, 6 will put him right where that Terminator is, as long as there's space for him there. There'll be a 5-up save from intervening models, but 2 crack missiles can't miss, right? Actually, don't want them to miss. There we go. Yeah, he gets right there. Difficult terrain for these guys. 6 inches. It's not difficult, they just walk right through it. Ever played Dawn of War 2? It's actually really annoying that the Terminators just walk through all that cover that they could be benefited with. They're like, we're Terminator armor.
2,
Yeah, that's good enough.
4, 5. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. First contact.
Fit the flame template there.
Into the shooting phase. Oh, he's got 2 of them. So 2's to wound re-rolling because we're in Zone Mortalis and flamers are just that much more effective. And you just burninated 2 Termagants. I'd like to say first blood because it's the first kill, but not quite first blood yet. So we got 3 storm bolters. Remember, ignore the assault cannon, who have a narrow view through here. Now we'll get a 2-up save, 4 up from the wall, and then shrouded. 3's to hit. 3's to wound. So we've got 5 wounds. And then we've got a 2-up cover. Oh! Good thing I don't have Terminators. So you killed 2 more. Running the captain. 4 inches.
There.
Dreadnought will run then. 3 inches. Cyclone missile launcher is going to fire at the door, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, strength 8, need a 5 to glance. No, it's a whack. Well, it's kind of cocked. I'll roll that again. 6, that's a pen. Now you can roll the 5-up cover save for it. Oh, I wanted you to bust it open. Fine. Running the Dreadnought, because now that he realizes that that door's not opening, he wants to put a little bit of a blade of wounds between him. 2 inches, that's enough to get him back. Because then you can run those Terminators.
No, I'm gonna charge.
Oh, you're gonna charge the door, okay.
These?
Run the Thunderhammers.
Yep.
1 inch! They just are not that keen. Oh, that's the wrong guy. He's from the other squad.
Oh, yeah, sure. Are the charge with this both Terminators the door?
Charge that door. You show that door who's boss. And you charge 8 inches.
So closest, and get as much as possible.
So 4 power fists, all auto hitting. Oh, there's a chain fist in there. We'll do him first. So first attack, so that's strength 8, so that's 12. That's not it. And there you go. It's glance. It's destroyed. Boom! Okay, the fight is on. 2 doors open. Too bad I didn't claw that door open. Then it would be like a full-fledged fight. So end of turn 2. 4 Termagants have been killed. So the Ultramarines can claim first kill, just not first blood. You have to kill a whole unit for that, obviously. And the doorway is open, and the Carnifex rears, and it's ready to charge into those Terminators. So this should get nice and interesting. Meanwhile, over here, we're still probably another round away from real combat. There'll be some pot shots from an assault cannon, but it'll be to the next round. Hopefully the Zone Thropes can start to get through and do some of their damage as well. Let's find out. Tyranids, turn 3. Carnifex going through. Actually, do I have to declare anything? Beginning of turn? No. Okay, Carnifex, difficult terrain. 5 inches. Comes barreling over the barrels. See what I did there? And this Carnifex will come this way. And he'll just kind of stay over here. These Termagants will move up, but they're going to leave space for those Zone Thropes. Because they want to see if they can take some pot shots at that Dreadnought over there. And the Gene Stealers will come up. They're waiting for their chance. Really, they just want to hide in one of these ventilation vents and pop up over here. Really cool if they had that kind of special rule. Okay, these Zoanthropes are going to come through this way.
Yeah, but
These Termagants will come this way. We'll get the Malanthrope up. Actually, we'll come over here. And then the Hive Tyrant up. He's getting eager. He barrels through these hallways. Far too big for them. We will have a Psychic Phase this time. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Warp Charges, plus 4 more. So 12 and 4 for you. So we're going to start with the Neurothrope, well, the Zoanthrope squad. It's going to do Spirit Leech on this Terminator squad right here. Warp Charge 1. I'm going to use 4 dice for it. And I fail it! Oh, that was my chance to, like, eat the squad. Okay, next we're going to try Warp Lance from this Zoanthrope into the Venerable Dreadnought. Needs 2. And we got it. You want to try to stop it? You need 2 6s, and you've got 4 dice. I still have 3 more dice. They can be used for who knows what.
yeah, I'm gonna get it for up cover.
Yeah, you'll have a 4-up cover from it. Oh, 3 shots. You'll have 4-up cover. Do you want to try to stop it?
Yep.
Okay, so you need 2 6s. And no. So I get 3 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits, and then your front armor is 12. So it would be 12 anyways, because it's Lance. So 2s to glance. So 1 pen with a 4-up save. Not saved. And it's AP 2, not AP 1 anymore. So plus 1 of this, and 4. So you are stunned. Is Venerable...
Yeah, but no, I'll take the stun.
I know you can re-roll it, but you're not like immune to shaken or stunned or anything, are you?
No.
So you're just stunned. So no moving, and then only snap firing.
Oh,
And he's down to 2 hull points. And the other 3 I'm going to use to put Paroxysm on this Terminator squad. And I get it. Minus D3 to their Ballistic Skill and Weapon Skill. I'm really looking for a 2 here, because I want to get their Weapon Skill below the Carnifexes so he can hit on 3s. I got 3. So they are Weapon Skill and Ballistic Skill 1. Into the shooting phase, I'm going to have all these Termagants open up fire on this Terminator squad. 2 of the Flesh Borers can see. 4s to hit, nothing. So I've got 3 Devours hitting on 4s. Ooh, 3 hits. 4s to wound. 1 wound! 2 up save!
Using a fire.
Oh, is that it? Oh. Missed 1. 2 wounds! 2 up save. 4. Oh! He failed 1. He Flamer died. We're gonna run this Carnifex. 2, he's got adrenal glands, so 3. Not very far. We'll run the Zoanthropes. 5. We'll run the Gene Stealers. 4. That's enough. Just to keep up. So into the assault phase, you lost 1 Terminator. You're fearless anyways. I was going to say you didn't take 20%, 25%, but you are fearless with your Strike Force Ultra thing anyway. So the assault phase, these guys are going to charge the door again. Can you kill a stinking door so that you can flank all those Terminators before they come in and just hose everybody down? We will find out. This Carnifex is going to charge that Dreadnought, so he gets to Overwatch, and he's got double heavy flamer. So 2d3, so you get 3 and 2. So you're winning on 5s with Shred. So 1 wound so far with 3 rolls. 3 wounds. 3 up. Take a wound. So he's down to 3. Need a 5-inch charge with Fleet. Dude, come on! Let me double check that measurement. Yep, it's a 1/4 inch shy. Great. My 1 chance to kill the Dreadnought. Instead I take a wound, and now he's just gonna die. Brood Lord is gonna try to scrape open these stupid doors. 6 auto hits, wounding on 6s, or needing rending on 6s. Nothing. Then we got 18 attacks on the Gene Stealers. Need 6s. We got 3. Need a single 5+. There we go. Penetrated. Actually, no, that's glance. 4 is gone. And that's all I got. So, I totally would have. Well, I don't know if I would have killed that Dreadnought because I would have got D3 Hammer of Wrath at Strength 9 against your Armor 13. So that's only 50-50 chance of doing hull points, let alone actually killing. It's AP nothing, so I'd have to, like, all 3 of them would have to glance or pen in order for you to die. Then you'd get your attacks against me at Initiative 4. And you have 4 base before charging.
4 base, yeah.
And...
Plus 1 weapon.
So you have 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
So, yeah, who knows.
Yep.
So you have to remember that these Terminators are Weapon Skill and Ballistic Skill 1. And let's just go into Ultramarines. Turn 2.
Turn 3.
Turn 3. Sorry, that was my turn 3.
I'm going to declare the Assault Doctrine.
The Assault Doctrines! Gee, I wonder why. Dreadnought. See, now the Carnifex is totally dead. You don't want to get your weapon skill 1 guys into the fight?
No.
Yeah, no, he's part of... You've lost 1 member of this squad.
Yeah, he's with them.
Okay, so they're not moving?
No, they're gonna move onto the objective.
Okay. Did you lose your sergeant in the other squad?
No, actually.
Which one's the sergeant then?
Oh, don't have a model.
Okay, just one of those guys. He's hiding.
Yeah, exactly.
So move to the objective.
Yeah. Join the Thunderhammer Storm Shield guys.
So he's going to join up with them. Unfortunately, they can't get through. That Dreadnought's blocking the way, and he's a little stunned right now. Quite literally. And the captain's joining them. So Terminators are coming through here. Heavy Flamer. They're ready for business. So guys will move forward. They're going to ignore, or they're going to avoid the obstacle. So no difficult terrain. The shooting phase, the assault cannon will snap fire into the zoanthropes. 6 is to hit. 2 hits. Jeez. And it's strength 6. Running doesn't matter too much because they have 3 up invulns. 2 wounds, 3 up. They're good. 2 flamers from the Dread, not targeting the Carnifex, but he can hit some Termagants behind him. So you got 6 hits. I got 6 Termagants. So here comes first blood. Yep, first blood.
Oh, no. I can't reach those in the back.
Oh, that's right. Your flamer actually only reaches the front 4, so not first blood. And the Carnifex is hit twice, 5+, re-roll. So 2 wounds, 3 up. It's fine. And missile launcher into the Hive Tyrant squad. 3s to hit with preferred enemy. 2 hits and then wounding on 2s with preferred enemy. So 3 up cover, it's 5 up through intervening models, and then we got Shrouded. Saved. And 8 Stormbolter shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So you got 6 hits. Wounding on 6s, re-rolling 1s. So we got 2, re-roll that 1-1. 2. 3 up. Oh, kills the Tyrant Guard. Oh. So this squad is going to target the Malanthrope. The Heavy Flamer covers him and the Hive Tyrant. So 4 to wound the Malanthrope with Shred. So re-roll. It's a wound. It's got a 3 up save. Saved. 5 to wound the Hive Tyrant. Re-rolling. He got it. And he got a 3 up save there too. Saved. 8 Stormbolters. Hitting on 3s. So 7 hits. And wounding on 5s. Oh! 5 wounds. 3 up saves. He's got 4 wounds. Yeah, 3 up, right? Because I got 5 up cover. Yeah, even cover would be 3 up. It only takes 1. It's down to 3.
Yep.
Stormbolter here will fire at the Malanthrope. So they're hitting on 6s because of Ballistic Skill 1. No rerolls there. And then wounding on a 5. Hey, it's a wound. Save. Saved. Assault Terminators are going to run 6 inches. Oh, they want to take on those Gene Stealers. You're going to use that to reposition.
Yeah, at least to give you initiative 1.
In the assault phase, Dreadnought's charging the Carnifex. I have no Overwatch, and you're there. What about those Terminators? Assaulting the Malanthrope?
Yeah.
I have no Overwatch there either. So you need a 6, because it's 4-inch charge for difficult, and they got it.
So 5, 4, or 5.
It's a 5-inch charge, so 5. Basically it'll allow them to conga line behind them. So do this combat first. Now, the Malanthrope is not a character, but he has a special rule with his grasping tail that he can issue a challenge. You can't issue a challenge against him, but he's allowed to issue a challenge. Which I will do, because hey, why not? Did you want to accept?
No.
So the sergeant's like, nah, let your Power Fist guys deal with it. Because if he did accept it, then on a 4+, I drop his attacks by half, rounding down, and his initiative to 1. And
he's an Ultramarine sergeant.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He lets the puny guys do the job.
Exactly. With the puny guys, the other Terminators, the other veterans. So the challenge is issued and not accepted. So I nominate your character to not attack, and then I get to go at initiative 5. I've got 3 attacks hitting on 4s, so 2 hits. He's in 2+, 2 wounds. Saves. Oh, you got a 1. Wow. So kill the Power Fist. Doesn't matter which. So the sergeant can't pile in. And the other ones can pile in around, so you'll be able to get 2 Power Fists in. Actually, looks like 3 Power Fists. So you got 9 attacks, 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Assault Doctrine. Ooh, 3 1s. So re-roll those. So you got 6 hits. 2s, no saves, he takes 4 wounds and dies. And that is First Blood. Consolidate, 5 inches. And they're going to move back, surprisingly. They don't want to get surrounded on every side. I guess that's normal. Then we're into this fight. So you got Hammer of Wrath.
First one.
Wounds on a 4.
Nope.
Nope. You got 6 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. Didn't. Well, I guess you needed that. Who knows? You may roll a lot of 1s when you're rolling to wound. Okay, 4 hits. Now I've got 3 wounds left. So if I see 2 1s in there, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, 2 wounds! Oh, he survived! He survived! Now do I kill you? Let's find out. I've got 4 attacks back and I only hit on 4s. Don't get any rerolls. Oh. Oh. So strength 10 against your armor of 13. These are all armor bane. I'll just roll, because it's really just the 1s that I have to roll anything else with. So that's a pen. That will be, actually that could be a glance, because with a 3. So let's add on to the 2. That's a glance, and add on to the 1.
1 and 1. Oh, okay.
And 1 and 3. Sorry, I was rolling to the 2. So we got a pen, and a glance. So the Dreadnought's destroyed. So we're just going to see if we blow it up. On a 6 we will, because I'm AP2. I blow it up twice, but we don't do the explosion twice. And it blows up 6 inches. Hits the Carnifex, 3 of these guys, and 1 of those guys. Carnifex first, he's wounded on a 6. Nope. 3 Terminators with the Cyclone Missile Launcher, wounded on 4s. 2 wounds. Oh, do you want to look out, sir? That's your sergeant.
Yep.
4+ look out, sir. That's good. Fist guy dies. And then 1 on the other Terminator squad, wounded on a 4, nothing. Okay, that was pretty brutal. I'm actually amazed that I'm still alive. 6 attacks. That is, I didn't realize before just what the buff that the Dreadnoughts had received with the new Space Marine Codex. I'm gonna have to be bringing a few more of those. Like, I know you lost, but really, you shouldn't have.
Imagine 3 Ironclad Dreadnought in a squad.
And what, do they get something for having 3?
No, but 18 attacks is 18
I know.
attacks.
I'm just saying though, because everything else gets something when they get up to 3.
No,
So.
not the Dreadnoughts.
That's too bad. But you can fit 3 of them in like a demi company, which is kind of nice. So consolidates, 5 inches. I don't know. I think he's going to die to Overwatch now. He has no way to regenerate. Oh well. No guts, no glory.
Yeah, you failed your charge,
I failed.
and then I failed to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to think there because he's down to 1 wound. He was even took a wound from trying to charge you. Oh, that is incredible. Killed the Malanthrope, but you got first blood though, because you chose the right combat first, because otherwise I would have got first blood. Can you imagine? Oh man. So you got first blood, so the score is 1-0. The objectives are only worth 1 point each, so that'll give you a significant advantage there, having scored that. So it'll really come down to Warlord kill, and of course grabbing objectives, which I should be able to hold this one. I think you're going to have a hard time pushing through. Here, on the other hand, you could definitely push through and get that one. Yeah.
This one is really
I think we're going to be fighting over this one the most, because I don't think I'll be able to get that one very easily, and I don't think you're going to be able to get this one. So it's really going to be the central one.
No, not to the end of the game.
No.
Because I have a lot of punch, but...
Yeah, well, if that Dreadnought hadn't got stunned, it would have been a different game, because you would be all the way up here right now. Possibly.
Yeah,
possibly.
And the Dreadnought, the Terminators would have maybe charged.
Yeah, exactly. Gotten in there and done a lot more damage, so that was a big deal that he got stunned there. So very fortunate moves for the Tyranids so far. Even though the Space Marines did get first blood, the Ultramarines have lost 3 of their Terminators. One of them to the exploding Dreadnought, and the Dreadnought who exploded. So we're just getting pretty lucky right there. So let's go into Tyranids, turn 4. Move through cover for this Carnifex, 5 inches. Coming for you, other Dreadnought. See, now that I'll charge you and get my D3 Hammer of Wrath, and you're already down at a hull point, and you're at armor 12, it means I'm going to lose.
Yeah,
that's the way the dice work.
That's for sure.
Move these zone throats over here. Gene Stealers will move forward into that gap. Move these Termagants back. They're going to be my default objective holder. Just to make sure I don't do anything foolish and actually don't hold that objective. Because now that you've gotten first blood, I'm the one that has to make sure I control more objectives. Hive Tyrant moves forward. He looks at that sergeant, so you don't want to challenge, eh? Yeah, then these guys will just kind of be the de facto objective holders back here. Alright, these guys are coming out now. They just can't, I just can't charge Assault Terminators in cover. Like, these guys already have enough hard time with Terminators as it is. But to charge them and lose my initiative, really wish I could upgrade these guys with with assault grenades. Zone throws, 6 inches. So we're into our psychic phase. I haven't lost any of my psychers yet, so I still have 8 plus 6, so 14 to your 6. So we're going to attempt to manifest Spirit Leech onto this squad right here. I'm going to throw 4 of our dice at it. We perils, but we get it with 4. Do you want to try to stop that?
Nope.
4 6s. No? Okay. So let's resolve the perils first, because that's what you're supposed to do. 4. So we take a wound, no saves of any kind allowed. 1, 2, 3 on a D3. So it'll be the middle guy. So he's down to 1. Your leadership is 9, being Terminators, right?
Yep.
So we take 3d6 minus the leadership of 9. Oh, 13. That's 4 wounds, no armor or cover saves allowed. 5 up invulns. Ooh, 3 wounds. You have your sergeant out front. Does he want to look out, sir?
Nope.
So he dies. Cycle a missile launcher, and the other one. That also gives 3 more warp charges to these guys specifically to use on Warp Blast or Warp Lance. So we'll use the 3 that they just gained from that, plus I'll just throw 1 more into it, into a Warp Lance against these Terminators. I need 2, and I fail it. I'm going to put 4 dice into Paroxysming the Dreadnought. And I get it with 1. Do you want to try to stop it? I've got 5 more dice, and you've still got 6.
Yep.
How many dice?
I'm gonna throw all 6.
All 6, okay. And oh, not a single 6.
Wish I had adamantium will.
Yep, that would have done it. Minus D3. Okay, so he's only minus 1. So it means you'll be hitting me on 4s, but I won't be hitting you on 3s. And he is going to attempt to manifest Paroxysm on these guys. Actually, nah. I've already got a higher weapon skill. So let's manifest it on these ones back here. Failed. All right. And just for fun, I'm going to put Dominion on these 3 guys.
Peril.
Yeah, no, double 6, peril, and kill one of them. No, they got it. So they have Dominion on, so they have an 18-inch synapse now, just in case the Hive Tyrant dies in this coming combat. And you are fearless, so no leadership check, no morale check is required. Shooting phase, I got electroshock grubs on this guy, so strength 5 template on all 4 of them. So wounding on 3s with shred. So 3 wounds. You're good. Then we got 2 devours. We're going to fire at that lone Terminator. 4s to hit. Woo, 1 hit. Look at me, mommy. I can hit. Nope, nothing. Run these Termagants 2 inches. Just so by next turn they can grab that objective, no problem. Because we are in turn 4 right now, right?
Yeah.
It's possible we only have 1 more turn after this. I'm gonna run these Gene Stealers 6 inches. They're saying, come get some. We'll run these Zone Throats 4 inches. Just to move them over. Make way for the Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers 4, I'll keep that. Let's not get greedy and try to get higher than that. And we'll run these Zone Throats 2 inches. Oh, I'm just going to leave them there. Yeah, I think. Yeah, they'll stay there. Assault phase. Declare a charge with the Hive Tyrant against these Terminators who can overwatch.
Flamer.
Heavy Flamer, D3. Got 3 of them. Wounding on 5s, re-rolling because of Shred. So 2 so far. And 2. Or, I'm sorry, 1 so far and 2. Saves. Failed 1. I'll keep that on the Hive Tyrant. So he's down to 3. Then you got your Storm Bolters. To take an initiative test because these are assault weapons. And if you make your initiative test, you get to fire at full ballistic skill.
So
Initiative
1
4.
4.
You're
Yep.
good. So now you're firing at ballistic skill 3 with preferred enemy. Oh, okay. Good thing it's preferred enemy.
Yep.
And wow. Okay, it could have been snap firing. All your hits for 6s. Wounding on 6s preferred enemy. Okay, reroll the 1. All right, nothing. Range is 5, and just for fun, let's make it 8. Okay, well, we are going through difficult, so it's going to drop my initiative. So we're just going to kill each other, I think. Didn't consider that. I almost should have detached the Hive Tyrant from the Tyrant Guard. And the Carnifex is going to be daring and declare a charge against these 4, who can overwatch. Test, they make it. So 3 of them can see him, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits. On 6s. Oh, I got a wound! 3 up save! Oh, he makes it. Charge range is 8. Need to measure that one to know that that's in. And this Carnifex will charge that Dreadnought who can Overwatch. Heavy Flamer, D3. So 3 hits, wounding on 5s. With Shred, so it's 1 so far, plus 1 more. Takes a wound. And now, because the Assault Cannon is a heavy weapon, he doesn't get to try to get full ballistic skill with that, so hit on 6s. So, 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, Rending. Oh, there's a Rend, so he's down to 2. Search distance, 10 inches. He's in. Let's start with this fight. I might be handing you a Warlord kill. Slay the Warlord, because I forgot that I'd be charging through difficult. And none of these guys have any Assault Grenades, so we all get to go at the same time. And my Hive Tyrant will issue a challenge, though.
I'll accept.
You will accept? Alright, so the easiest way to do that is to swap out your Sergeant with this guy. And that might save my Hive Tyrant, because you'll have to kill the other guys first. So your Sergeant gets to go first. You're hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because you have preferred enemy. Whoa, 2 hits. That does not bode well.
Wound.
And yeah, you need 6s to wound. No saves though on my end. Oh, there's a wound. Can't look out Sir that because he's in the challenge. So now all of our initiative 1, which is everybody else. So why don't we do your Thunder or your Power Fist first? So you got 6 attacks hitting on 4s. Some weapons skill 5.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. So 4 hits. Putting on 2s, no saves. So you killed the 2 of them.
Guards.
They still get to hit back though.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't kill my Warlord, but maybe with all these attacks I can kill all your Terminators. We'll see. We'll start with the 2 Tyrant Guard. But before anything else, because I might get my wound back, I had Hammer of Wrath. So if I somehow kill your Sergeant with a Hammer of Wrath, he didn't get his attacks. So Strength 6, so 2's to wound. That's a wound. You got a 2-up save though, right?
Yeah.
Right? No problem.
Come on!
You're fine. So we'll do the 2 Tyrant Guard. We've got 8 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 3s because their weapon skill 5. Well, that's not bad. So 5 hits. 2s though, AP 2. And, oh wait, no, they have adrenal glands. Yeah, they're wounding on 2s because they're normally strength 5. Actually, they're strength 7 right now, but it's still 2s. So we got 4 AP 2 hits. So you got your 5-up invulns. Oh, 3 of them go down. So all 3 guys out of the challenge. So all that's left is the challenge. Let's see if the Hive Tyrant kills the Sergeant. Hive Tyrant attacking with the Reaper of Obliterax. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh no! And he's strength 8 right now, Furious Charge, and the Reaper gives him +1 strength, so 2's to wound. And Shred, and AP 2, so 5-up saves. Can you roll 6 5-up saves?
Yes, I can. No, I can't.
Whoa, not a single one. Sergeant dies, Hive Tyrant wins. So he would have actually, see if I hadn't gone through difficult, he would have killed them all.
Yeah.
By himself. But let's consolidate 5 inches back, literally. Although even back might not be safe if you kill that Carnifex. So we'll just go back here. Let's just do this assault next. I've got D3 Hammer of Wrath first. And we get just 1 wounding on a 2. It's a wound with a 2-up save because it's AP nothing. You're fine.
No.
Do you have a Sergeant in there still?
Yeah.
You did say 1 was, so it doesn't matter which one it is.
Yeah, but you're not a character, so no challenge.
No, but you're initiative 4 with the Power Sword.
Yeah, exactly.
So one of those should have been a Power Sword. So we'll say it's him.
Yep.
So he gets to attack first. Hitting on 3s. Nothing.
Nothing.
When the Carnifex goes at initiative 2, 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. Ooh, just 2, so he is totally dead. Wounded on 2s. So that's 2 wounds, AP 2, 5-up invulns. One of those is your Sergeant. Do you want him to look out, sir?
Yep.
Now, if you don't let him die, that'll be 1 more Power Fist to attack me.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it'll kill Power Fist that has not yet attacked. It's just a Power Sword. Who needs Power Swords? He's piling just 3 inches away. Perfect. And so you have 4 attacks back. This is where I really wish I paroxysmed you, because you're hitting on 3s. That would have only been 1. And you're wounding on 2s, no saves. He's dead. So Carnifex dies, but takes out a couple guys with him. And consolidate. 5. Just moving around. And finally we get to the Dreadnought versus Carnifex battle, starting with the Hammer of Wrath. 3 from the Carnifex. 2 Hammer of Wrath at strength 9. Armor 12. Now this is your venerable one, so you get to re-roll the penetrating hit results if you don't like what I got. So 3s to glance. 1 pen, so the result, this is AP nothing, is immobilized, which will allow me to go at your rear armor, which I guess could matter. Do you want me to re-roll that?
No.
Yes?
No.
No, okay. Which one do you lose attacks with?
Weapon destroy.
Or stunned? think stunned you. Shaken, I know, doesn't do anything. Stunned might make you lose an attack. But either way.
Either way, immobilize, it's totally fine. 1 hull point.
Yeah, as long as... You almost want him to die at this point. Now he's just blocking the door.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got 4 attacks back. Hitting... Oh, exactly. You want him to block you from getting to the objective. I see what you did there. Okay, so you got 4 attacks hitting on 4s because you've been paroxysmed. Okay, didn't matter because you didn't roll any 3s. And then your strength what?
10.
Oh, I want to see a 1 here. I've got 2 wounds left. Oh, you killed him. Like that, the Carnifex is gone. So lots of death on both sides. Both Carnifexes killed. A lot of Terminators killed. 2 Tyrant Guard killed. The Hive Tyrant is critically wounded. And now this Dreadnought is immobilized, blocking that doorway, so I'm going to have to wreck him before I can start running through there. It also means those Terminators are stuck on the other side, because they will not be able to get through. Because they're not jump pack Terminators. That would be cool if you had those. Can you imagine that? Jump pack Terminators.
Horrible.
That would be awesome.
No.
Give them frag grenades, give them relentless.
Maybe jump pack Assault Centurions.
Assault Centurion jump pack?
Yeah, because they have a huge exoskeleton, so they could have a jump pack.
Yeah.
But Terminators, like, they can't.
Just put it in rocket boots.
Terminator armor, so.
Oh, come on, look at Iron Man. Look at the one from the latest Avengers.
I know, but look
he was bigger than a Terminator.
It's the fluff. We can't do any more Terminator armor.
Well, you should at least be able to like warp spider it and like deep strike through.
Exactly.
Like,
but we're not Eldar, so no trickery.
Yeah, no trickery. Okay, so lots of death on both sides. It's actually, well, it's right now. You've got first blood. What's that? You say it's done?
Tie.
It's a tie right now
because you got this one, you've got this one, I have this one in first blood.
Yeah. So first blood, so it's 2-2. So basically, one of us needs to punch through and take another objective, or get a warlord kill to break that tie. So let's see what happens in Ultramarines, turn 4. Want to use any of your doctrines? You've used assault already.
Yeah, tactical.
Tactical doctrine. So what are you going to do? Are you going to get aggressive, or are you going to start turtling up on that objective?
Turtling up.
And hope for the warlord kill. Difficult terrain for these guys? 3. Well, I guess I'm up to the next line. Oh, come on! Why aren't you moving forward? Fine. Come for the Gene Stealers. They're waiting for you.
I know.
We're just going to stand there and look at each other. I'm not going to assault you through difficult terrain. Well, I'm not going to assault you first. Right into the shooting phase. Running the Assault Terminators. 1 inch. They don't have fleet, unfortunately. They really should. But I guess they're not that fast. They're Assault Terminators.
No, they're Terminators.
So squad here and that squad are going to fire in the Hive Tyrant. We'll do them at the same time because, well, he probably wants you to do the 2 at the first because you never know, you might kill him and then you can direct the shot to something else. Stormbolters hitting on 3s, preferred enemy. So 3 hits and then wounding on 6s, preferred enemy. Preferred enemy. 1. Good. Other Stormbolter hitting on 3s, preferred enemy, wounding on 6s, preferred enemy. Nothing. Assault cannon from this guy to the Gene Stealers. Now, I said something wrong. I said that he was weapon skill, ballistic skill 4, and then brought down to 3. He's actually ballistic skill and weapon skill 5, brought down to 4. On 3s now. Oh, what a difference. Paroxysm made 2 less hits, and you're winning on 2s. Rending doesn't matter because you're already enough AP to get through them. So he dies, and then we have a 5-up save.
Yep.
Not saved. 2 die. And no assaulting. So that's it. So you killed 2 Gene Stealers. Congratulations. You're gonna...
Yep.
Alright, so basically what you're saying is come get some. So I guess that's what I'll have to do. Turn 5 for the Tyranids. Possibly the last turn. Just kind of scary. Obviously we got to make sure we're holding this objective. That would be kind of foolish to lose the game because we're not. Difficult terrain for the Hive Tyrant. 6 inches. He's going for it. I know I might be giving away a Warlord kill, but I really don't feel like sitting back and having a tie game. Oh, wait. No. Well, actually, the Zoanthropes can do that. And then we got the Zoanthropes. I'm going to move it forward to here, making sure he can see that captain. Which he can. Make sure we're holding that objective, too. Although they can run. Move up a little bit here. Move through cover from Gene Stealers, 4 inches. That's it. I'm taking it. Just gonna take it. can't sit back and watch you anymore.
He's a sergeant.
Alright. Psychic phase, I still have all my psychers, so we're still at 8. Plus 5, so 13. So Spirit Leech onto the captain's squad. I'm going to throw 6 dice at this because I'm really desperate to do it. Oh no! Only got 1. Do you want to try to stop it?
Sure.
Kind of important that you do. Oh, you didn't! Oh, I can't believe it. So you're leadership 10 though with that squad.
Yep.
And you have 1 Terminator closer than your captain. And then you have 2 up lookout sirs, of course. So really, triple 6 here would be lovely. 11. So we got 1 wound, you get a 5 up, no, 3 up invuln, because you got storm shields. You're fine. So we're gonna put 5 dice into Warp Lance. We get it with the perils. Let's resolve that perils. Take a wound. 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd guy.
Yep.
It's down to 1. Then we got 3 lance shots. 3 shots hitting on 3s. And then we are glancing on 2s. We got a pen. And
yeah,
it doesn't
but actually...
Oh, it's not each of them firing.
No,
it becomes assault 3.
Yeah, but like...
So he's dead no matter what. Does he explode on a 6? He does. No. So he is just wrecked. So he is actually difficult and dangerous terrain.
No, not anymore.
Well, no, dangerous in Zone Mortalis.
Oh.
It's the Zone Mortalis rule that wrecked vehicles are actually dangerous. I got 2 more dice, which I'm going to use to cast Paroxysm on the captain squad. So I need 1. I got it. Minus D3. Minus 2 weapon skill and ballistic skill. So into the shooting phase. Got electroshock grubs, which will hit both of those Terminators. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, and you have a 2 up save against it because it's only AP 5. Alright. And these 2 Devourers are going to fire at that lone Terminator. 6 shots hitting on 4s. Dude, you guys cannot hit. And they're wounding on 4s. But, oh no, that just turned out to 1 wound. 2 plus save! You're good. Gonna run the zone throats. 4 inches. Whoops. Let's make it a little harder for them to be charged by certain assault Terminators who may still be alive after this turn. Gene Sealers are going to run with adrenal glands 6 inches. I'm going to stay out of that terrain because it is dangerous. Not because of regular 40k rules, but because of Zone Mortalis rules. So we'll run 2 inches. She'll have him move back. The injured one move back. And then this guy take his place. And then we go into the assault phase. We've got these 2 Terminators here that are about to get charged by the Hive Tyrant, but they get to Overwatch. Initiative test to see if they get full Overwatch. They do. So 4 shots hitting on 3s with preferred enemy. So 3 hits, wounding on 6s with preferred enemy. Nothing. We need a 5-inch charge with fleet. 8. We're good. And blam! And then these Gene Sealers are going to declare charge. I need a 5-inch charge, and that's exactly what I want to roll. Because a 5-inch charge will not take me through difficult terrain. 6-inch charge might not either, but we'll have to just determine that once I roll. The nice thing is I've moved through cover, so we don't have to worry about it changing the distance. So let's just roll. 5-inch charge! Oh! Okay, I don't want to fail it! Okay, let's re-roll one of these. I want a 3. Give me a 3. Can I see a 3? Oh, I failed it! I didn't want to fail it! I wanted to exactly make it! It's a big difference. So we've only got this 1 combat. You don't have a sergeant anymore, so no challenges. Oh, that 2 belongs to him. So I got my Hammer of Wrath at strength 6 at 2's to wound. Nothing. Ooh. And then initiative 8 with his Reaper of Obliterax. Let's roll the same that I rolled on those other Terminators. 6 attacks, 3s to hit. Well, 5 hits is good, I guess. It's not 6, but you know, it's still 5. To wound. So 4, oh, shred. 5 wounds. Bones. Not bad, but they're dead.
Yep.
And then we're going to consolidate 6 inches. And he's going to go back here for some reason. So, it's going to be Space Marines turn 5 in just a moment. Kill those 2 Terminators. Gene Sealers and Assault Terminators in a standoff over here. Mexican, like a Mexican standoff style. Yeah. Although we need a 3rd one for it to be that, but still. And you're getting surrounded. You got Gene Sealers coming in the one side with Zone Thropes to back them out. The Zone Thropes on this side with the Hive Tyrant on this side, but you get to choose in turn 5 which one you're going to go and basically pulverize, because I don't think either of those could survive an entire round of Assault Terminators with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. Might lose a couple, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to allow you to make. So, who knows though, this could be the last turn. It is random game length, and we're going into Ultramarines, turn 5. Devastator Doctrine? You've only got one gun left.
Exactly, yeah, Devastator Doctrine.
Why not?
Why not?
He's probably going to fire at the Hive Tyrant and get the reroll ones anyways, but there's really nothing else to do with the Devastator Doctrine.
Exactly.
Okay, they're going for it. Is there a way for you to fail this charge?
Nope.
Good. Let's just figure this out, alright? Once and for all. You get the extra tax, but I get to go first. Real question is, what are you doing with those guys? You trying to keep them out?
No, I'm moving so he can heat the Overwatch.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I guess there is the template Overwatch. Is your captain leaving that squad?
Yes.
Is he actually leaving that squad, or is he in the squad and he's just staying at the back?
Now he's leaving the squad in the movement phase.
You're leaving the squad?
Yes.
All to themselves?
Yeah, he needs to hold the objective.
Okay. It's a good tactical move. I just can't help but wonder about the and they shall know no fear part of that captain.
No.
I think you should lose that special rule.
He shall no fear, but he has a brain. And he's blonde and Ultramarine.
But this is like the warlord against the warlord. It's like the epic battle of epicness of the captain of the Ultramarine First Company. And
only stupid people are doing duels.
This is the future, people. We don't need to duel it out. Just shoot the guy in the head.
Exactly.
Alright, double bolter. And you got preferred enemy and Devastator Doctrine, so you get to reroll your ones.
Twice.
Yes!
Twice.
Oh, twice. Oh, there's a reroll in a 1. So 2 hits, and then wounding on 6s. And just in case there's any new viewers, you don't actually get to reroll the ones twice. You only ever get to do 1 reroll. Just pointing that out.
Yeah,
It's more a joke, but then I realized afterwards that some people might be new, and they might be like, really, you get to do that? And then go back to their club and be like, but MiniWarGaming said I could. And yeah, that just is not good. Assault phase, you can just go ahead and move them, because a 2-inch is all you're going to get. Ooh, this could end up really badly for either of us. I'm putting the favor in your side. 3-to-1 odds against me. We'll see what happens.
So this tournament winner will charge the Hive Tyrant.
Overwatch with my electroshock grubs. D3 auto hits. 3. Strength 5. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Shred?
No, shred. Oh yeah, shred. I'm like, they don't have shred, but they do because it's on Mortalis. So 3 wounds. 2 up saves. Oh, he survives. Charging. I think he needs about 5. Yeah, 5 it looks like. And he got 6. That is plenty. Straight line, and he is in.
Thunder Hammer Storm Shield's gonna charge the Hive Tyrant.
Okay, they need 5 as well. Oh no! I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to eat them up. That's definitely a failed charge, because that would be 2, 4. We can measure it just to be sure, but the tiles are 2 inches long. I know you want it, don't you?
Yeah, but no.
No, nowhere near. Sorry, little guy. We're gonna start with this fight. But this one has the potential to be the most heroic.
Yeah.
This one's just more like a fight over morale. Like, do my Gene Stealers beat your Assault Terminators? Because no matter who wins, we're kind of both far away from any objectives.
Exactly.
Alright, let's see what happens here. I got 5 attacks. So 5 attacks. Although your other guys were at -2 ballistic skill and weapon skills. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a fortunate thing. They'd only be hitting me on 5s anyways.
Yeah, 15 attacks. 15 attacks.
I know, but hitting on 5s, it's only like 3 hits, right? No, 6 hits. Still. Yeah, I guess it would kill, but... So I've got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. 5 hits. Wounding on 2s with shred. Okay, 5 wounds. You got a 5 up invuln. Now, pretend this is a 2 up, or 3 up invuln, so you would have lost 3 of your Assault Terminators.
Exactly.
Well, not really, because the universe would be slightly in a different position right now of when you were rolling the dice for the other guys, but we can say that. So I win, and I consolidate 5 inches. Hi. Over here, you can issue a challenge if you like.
No.
I will not issue. I will issue it. I don't know what the advantage of me issuing a challenge would be, except for you to kill my Broodlord first. Killing your Sergeant, he's exactly the same as everybody else. So I will not issue a challenge. That way my Broodlord will be the last to die. And so then my Broodlord goes first. I am worried about these guys' effectiveness at taking out Terminator armor, since they had a hard time with a door.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling with rend. Weirder things have happened. Okay, so he only hit twice.
Good start.
Yeah, that really sucks. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Give me 2 6s. Okay, we got a Ren, we got a regular. Take the Ren first. 5 up save. Okay, good. Oh, sad.
Regular.
2 up save. Oh, okay, wouldn't have mattered. Okay, thank you for making the other one with the 6. Because then I would have looked at that and said, if I had reversed it, I would have killed 2. So 1 Terminator goes down, and then we have 12 attacks from the Gene Stealers. Initiative 6. 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. Yeah, that's actually perfectly statistical. Dang. Winning on 4s, didn't give them anything, so they're just winning on 4s. But really, I don't care about 4s or 5s, because you're just going to save those. Yep. I care about 6s.
None.
Oh, 3 6s! And 2 regular. Do the 2 regular first. Let's get those out of the way. They're fine. Then you got 3 5-up invulns. Fail 2 of them. Yo, you did! Not gonna look out for the start.
Yeah, I'm gonna look out, sir, because I don't know.
They're all gonna be in no matter what.
Exactly.
2 die, and then they pile in, and you've got 8 attacks.
2, 3, 4.
So you've got 8 attacks, and you're hitting on 4s. So your weapon skill is 4. And Devastator Doctrines don't allow any rerolls here, so you got 4 hits. And you're wounding on 4s, rerolling because of Shred. So 2 dead so far, and 3 dead. It's actually a tie combat. Boring. I was really hoping to see one of us slaughter the other one of us. I may have had preferences for... Actually, no, you would pile in because it's your turn, and it was a tie. I may have had preferences that the Gene Stealers do the slaughtering. But either way, it's just nice to see us slaughter. So here we are, at the end of turn 5. The score, 1-2 objectives for the Tyranids. 1 objective for the Ultramarines with first blood, giving them 2 points. So the score is 2-2. Hindsight, I wish I made the objectives worth more. But you know what? That is the rules of the game, so we're playing the rules of the game, as dictated by Warzone Apothis. So, really what it comes down to is, does the game continue? If the game continues, who do you think has the better chance of winning? Honestly, I'm kind of up in the air.
Yeah, because, I don't know, it depends on the Gene Stealer, if they can assault my captain and kill him because he left the Terminator squad.
And the Zoanthropes could target him with Spirit Leech all by himself. But he's got 3 wounds, so that would be... I'd have to roll 13 or higher, and you have to fail all your 3-up invulns.
Yeah.
3-up invulns, though, it would be hard for the Gene Stealers to take him down, even if they did all rending. So, in the Hive Tyrant, he could take on the Terminators that are in front of him, but that would be kind of a risk for me to be giving away Warlord kill. But then you just charge him anyways. I can't get away from them unless I lock them in combat with something else, which I don't have. I don't know. I think I would give a slight advantage to the Ultramarines, because I think I'd have a hard time killing the captain, and you'd have an easier time killing my Hive Tyrant, which would then put you in the lead. Over here, it's kind of a stalemate. No matter who wins, we're kind of too far away to do anything.
Exactly.
And no matter who wins, they're kind of neutered. So even if I kill those 2 without taking any more casualties, what else are they going to do? So the 2 Zoanthrope groups coming in and kind of Spirit Leeching, that could do a lot of damage, and maybe it'll become a Warlord on Warlord thing.
Let's see.
I don't know. Let's find out. So 3+, the game continues. Otherwise, it's a draw. It continues to turn 6. I guess we get to find out. So difficult terrain for these guys. It will be dangerous as well. 4 inches. So we'll bring them over here.
The thing is that you're going to be in difficult turn, so if you charge, you'll be initiative 1.
That's right. That is very true. So dangerous terrain for these guys. I'm going to do them one at a time because it'll affect the charge range. So the guy out front, it's fine. Next guy, and he's got a 5-up save. He's fine. Last guy, 5-up save. He dies to the burning Dreadnought Hulk. So the Dreadnought claims another life.
Yep.
Hive Tyrant, he's really just an inch away. Zoanthrope is going to get up here. He's got line of sight on everything. Only need 1. It's a nice thing about the Brotherhood of Psyker's powers, even when they're all firing it, like the Warp Lance, really it's just 1 guy firing it, and he gets a number of shots equal to how many guys there are. I'll just move these guys over a little bit, holding that objective, of course. And these guys will move up, because how do you kill Terminators? You shoot them with things that are just low strength. Psychic Phase, I still have all of my Psychers, so I still have 8 + 1. Well, that'll be good for me not letting you deny, but it doesn't give me as many options as I would like. These Zoanthropes are going to attempt to manifest Spirit Leech on that Terminator squad. 4 dice at it, needing 1. Got 2, so you can't stop it. Leadership 8, because the captain's no longer with... Oh, 9, because the captain's no longer with them. 5 wounds! Now they have 3-up invulns.
Yep.
Here, borrow these. 3-up invulns. did them all! Oh, I can't believe that. That would have been 5 dead regular guys. Going for the super kill. Going to do Spirit Leech on the captain. Succeed. You can't stop it because you only have 1 die.
Yep.
Oh! 6 wounds! Oh, 3 up invul, and you've got 3 wounds on this guy. Almost! He's down to 1. I've been rolling pretty well for the Spirit Leech. The first one didn't get through, but the ones that have gotten through, now mind you, you saved all those, but still I've been rolling way above average for those. And they gain 2 dice that they can use for Warp Lance only, or Warp Blast. So I'm just going to use the 2, I'm not going to add the other die. I'm going to attempt to Warp Lance this guy. Nope. Last die, I'm going to try to Paroxysm these guys on a 4+. I do, minus D3. So minus 3, so their weapon skill 1. It didn't.
I have 1 die to.
Oh, you did have a 1 die left to stop it. Roll a 6 and you stopped it. No. So they're down to weapon skill 1. Just had to get them down to 1 anyways, because I'm weapon skill 8, so they'll be hitting on 5s. Into the shooting phase, we're going to put the 2 Devourers into this group. 6 shots, hitting on 4s. There you go, you got your half. I think that's the first time they actually rolled half. 4s to wound, 1 wound. The Terminator's Bane. The Termagant. That's why they're called Termagants.
Yeah.
No, not really. Electroshock grubs. I can hit 2 or 2. So since I can only hit 2, I can also hit the captain. The 2 Terminators hit wounded on 3s. Shred. So 2 wounds. 2+. Oh no. Wound your captain. He's also toughness 4, so 3s to wound. Re-rolling. That's 1 wound. So before you roll this is kind of important. You realize, no, you rolled. It's a 6, you're fine. Okay, so that's it. So let's go to the assault phase. Hive Tyrant is going to assault the Thunderhammer Terminators, and he gets a 10-inch charge. It'll be to this guy, he's the closer one. Let's do this one first, because honestly it's less exciting. Broodlord first. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits again. He sucks for hitting. He hits doors really well automatically. And then he's winning on 3s, re-rolling, give me a 6. Nope. 1 wound with a 2-up save. You're fine. 6 attacks from the Gene Stealers hitting on 3s. They also suck at hitting apparently. And they're winning on 4s. We got a rending, so a 5-up invuln. You're fine. And you get 6 attacks back hitting on 4s. So you got 3 hits, winning on 4s, re-rolling, and 3 die. So it is down to you 2, and it is down to me. I might not be fearless, let me check. Yep, I forgot to keep Synapse. He's not fearless, so he lost by 3. Leadership 10 down to 7. He fails it. I'm initiative 5 against your initiative 4, so let's see if... Oh, you can't.
Terminator.
You're a Terminator, you can't sweep in advance. So I run... 5 inches. Because it's Zone Mortalis, you have to go directly away from whatever you were fighting. So he's going to run that way. And then you consolidate.
And I won!
6 inches. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where are you going? You can just right up behind him. You know you want to, just for the cinematic feel. Like, hey, get back here. Into this one, I will issue a challenge.
I'm gonna accept.
Sure, why not? Pick the guy with the thing on top of it, right? It really doesn't matter, they're all the same. I just felt like issuing a challenge. He bellows something. He's actually issuing the challenge at the captain.
But the captain says...
No, you go get it.
Come here.
You go get it. Oh!
Yeah, that's paroxysm.
That's paroxysm. And I forgot to issue my assault right there.
Yeah.
Which is okay if I do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have move to recover with these guys, so that dangerous terrain test earlier, somebody's already posted in the comments, you don't take dangerous terrain when you have move to recover! Sorry, Mr. So-and-so. You're right. And because of your comment, I'm correcting it right now.
Haters
I could see
hate.
into the future.
Haters gotta hate.
Well, not to say hater, just somebody pointed out that I got a rule wrong. But I'm responding to that comment right now. Because I can see the future. Need a 7-inch charge against that captain. And I've got fleet. Come on, guys. 8. Okay, we're good. So that'll get 1. He'll be in base. And then the rest will be behind. Thankfully, they'll have moved through cover. But they are initiative 1. So we got 2 very crucial fights here. Because if either of us win a fight against the Warlord, that's an extra point. Which probably means neither of us are going to kill the Warlord, or both of us are going to kill the Warlord. Let's find out. But your captain first. Let's do that one first. It also keeps me fearless. All the Hive Tyrant is there, so that's important because then I'm actually contesting the objective too. So that's very important. You're issuing a challenge?
Yeah, I'll issue a challenge.
I will Except, because why would I throw away my best attacker? So you've got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
My weapon skill is like higher than yours. So, and you don't have any doctrines on right now, and your strength is plus,
7.
Yes, because it's plus right now.
Yeah, plus 3.
So 2 to wound. That's a wound. Do you burn yourself? What is the roll for this?
1. I burn myself.
And do you take a wound, or how does it work?
Yeah, strength 4, AP 2 wound. So 4 up.
3 up. 3 up. You got a storm shield.
No, 4 up to wound myself.
Oh, on a 4 up you wound yourself.
Yeah.
So that was your wound. Okay, you're alive.
I'm good.
You're good. Are you blinded because of that? Am I blinded because of the hit?
I think
If I fail an initiative test?
Yes.
So I think it has blind. Well, I didn't fail an initiative test, so we don't even have to look up if it has blind, but I'm pretty sure it does. So we'll do the Broodlord first, even though they're all initiative 1. 6 attacks from him. 3s to hit. There we go. 5 hits. Yeah, this is not the other Broodlord who doesn't know how to hit or destroy a door. And he's got adrenal glands. No, he doesn't. He's just got toxin sacs. I'm wounding you on 3s, re-rolling. Rending. Got 1 rend in there so far. Okay, 1 rend and 3 normal.
I do 3 normal.
3 normal first. 2 up. Oh! Slay the Warlord! I think that's going to be a game for Tyranids because I've also got the objective.
Yep.
But we're definitely not stopping there. 1-inch consolidate. I'll just sit on the objective. Because you could contest the objective and kill my Warlord. And that would be 2. No, I think I still win because you wouldn't have that point.
I will have to kill your Warlord, charge.
Oh, you still have a turn. You still have a turn. That's right. So you could still do it. So let's go into this one. Hive Tyrant versus Thunderhammer Storm Shield guys. I've got a Hammer of Wrath, wounding on 2s. Okay, my Hammer of Wrath, he seems to stop short. He just runs up and like stops right in front of you and just howls the challenge. And now he'll swing at you. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, only 3 hit. So wounding on 2s, re-roll it. No re-roll required. All AP 2, but you have your 3 up invuln, and you got 3 guys. So really you should be able to survive this and kill me. 1 dies, and that would be the Sergeant, because he was in a challenge, not that it matters. Then you got 4 attacks, but they're hitting on 5s. Realize,
Yep.
if you kill them, don't roll those yet. You gotta wait. If you kill him, then in your turn you could charge them and possibly kill them and win the game. But if you fail to kill him right now, probably gonna lose the game.
Yep.
So 4 attacks hitting on 5s because you're paroxysmed. Just grab another die. And you got 1 hit so far. You need 2. You got 2! You need 2 2+s. Oh! So close! So close. So he's down to 1 wound. So they're stuck.
Yeah.
So end of Tyranids, turn 6. Killed your Warlord. Killed most of your Terminators. Ran away from the other Terminators. He's just pulling his Zoidberg. Whoop, 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 as he just runs away. And they're chasing after him, getting ready to slice him up. And then the Hive Tyrant killed just 1. He killed the Sergeant, but then took a hit from... Now he's concussed. He's initiative 1 now. We gotta remember that. That's gonna be big. Because he goes from initiative 8 to initiative 1. So even if he kills one of them, that 1 can still swing back. So big deal, because we're gonna go into turn 6. So there's still a chance for the Ultramarines, because they need to kill that Hive Tyrant, and then go to turn 7 and kill this squad and get that objective. Not likely to get all that done and me leave you totally alone. But it is still possible. So let's go see what happens in your turn. He's going to move up and charge, or are you going to just...
No.
No, you're not going to go after the Broodlord?
No, I'm gonna try to charge them to contest the objective.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
5.
So he's going there. I see what you're doing. So you're going to charge...
6.
Yeah, 6-inch charge. Don't fail this. They got it. So if I had remembered to put them back to give him Synapse, then he would be stuck in combat with him right now. There'd be no way you could do this. So you're definitely going to contest this. You probably won't kill them all, just because they have 3 up invulns, but that is no longer my objective.
First.
Let's start with this one. We're all initiative 4. So you get to pile in, and then I get to pile in. You don't have a Sergeant left, so there's no challenges here. Not that it matters. Although I guess you could kill the Neurothrope, but... We'll do your attacks first. You've got 8, hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
With your weapon 4. Actually, hold on. Oh, you didn't roll any 3s. I'm trying to remember if I'm weapon skill 3 or 4, but...
No, I think it's 4.
But either way, you didn't roll any 3s, so it doesn't matter. And you're wounding on 4s, re-rolling. So 3 so far, and 5. So not enough to kill them all, but enough to hurt them. 3 up on bones. Hey!
Actually,
Boo!
there was one...
Oh, it was enough, but I've made 1.
Yeah.
So you killed the Neurothrope. You know what? I got a lookout, sir, that Neurothrope.
So...
Nah, I'm stuck in here till I'm dead. So they still get to hit back though. So I got 1 attack each. I am weapon skill 3, so you would have hit on 3s, but you didn't roll any 3s, so it doesn't matter. I'm hitting you on 4s. Ooh, 3 hits. Wounding you on 4s. 2 wounds. Can we see a snake eyes? Oh, and the shifting board kills all the zoanthropes over there too.
Yep.
Double 1s. Not a 1. So you know what this actually does? This actually gives you the objective.
Yep.
Because you have to be in base contact to have it. And you are, and I am not. And you got to pile in because you won that combat. I'm fearless, so we're stuck there. So interesting. So as of this moment, we are tied because I have 2 objectives, and you have 1, but you've got first blood.
Yeah.
And I've got warlord kill. Wait, 1, 2, 2 warlord kills. So I got 3 points. You've got 1 objective, first blood. So you got 2 points. Oh, yeah. So we're not tied. It's 3-2. But if you kill that hive tyrant, which is likely because we're both initiative 1, you will tie the game. And then if you consolidate, you actually will win if you consolidate more than an inch or 2 and contest that objective. So you could actually win this.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. So I'm concussed. We're all initiative 1. I'm going to swing with the hive tyrant first because it's really more important if you kill me than if I kill you because I'm not likely to kill 2 guys, although I could. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, 5 hits. All right, I take that back. 2s to wound. Thankfully with shred. So 5 wounds. 3 up involves. Oh! Oh! Oh, they both die, but they still get to hit. Yeah, this will tie the game. So no longer a victory is possible at this moment, but a tie is possible.
Hitting on 5.
So 1 hit and wounding on
2s.
Yeah, 2s. You got him. So that ties up the game. So at this point, the game is a tie, 3-3. You've got 1 objective, first blood and warlord kill, or slay the warlord. I've got 2 objectives and slay the warlord. So 3-3. End of turn 6. So, what do you want this roll to be? You want it to be a draw, don't you? You don't think? I don't think you could hope for a victory now.
No, really.
There may be a way that I could like eke out a victory by contesting this, although not likely. So 4+, the game continues. Oh, when will this madness end? Turn 7. So on my turn, I've got a leadership test on this guy, double 1. He does not, and he falls back 7 inches. Here, he's got to head towards the nearest thing.
Are you sure you weren't your 12-inch then he would auto rally? That doesn't change anything.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And he was over here. And he would auto rally and move 3 inches.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can.
Running wouldn't get there.
You're not, they shall know no fear. OP.
Nope, that's right. I am not a space marine. Move through cover for the Termagants. 5 inches. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Difficult terrain. Just to point out, Jonathan just realized that the round before last round, preferred enemy on his Thunderhammers might have allowed him to kill that Hive Tyrant, which would have changed the game greatly. It's unfortunately 2 rounds back, so too late to go back. Like usually, if it's just a round back, we could do that, but
it's too close combat.
Yeah, because then we'd have to redo basically your last turn. So unfortunately, forgot that, but I want to point that out just so everybody knows that. Move through cover, or a difficult turn for these guys, 5 inches.
Why are you risking a dangerous turn on last turn?
I was hoping that maybe they could see something, but they can't. But it doesn't matter, they can't all die from this. Dangerous terrain on the guy that's already hurt, fine. The Neurothrope is fine, and the other guy is fine. Psychic phase, so I've got 2, 4, 6 Psychers, because even falling back Psychers are able to generate warp charges and manifest powers. So 6 plus 5, I have 11. I'm going to use all those dice I'm going to use 5 of those dice to turn on Dominion with this guy, so that he'll have. Right now, he's actually already fearless because of him. But if he dies, I want him to be fearless for the Termagants. I don't know how that's going to help, but who knows? And he perils, but he gets it with 4. You might as well throw your dice. I'm not going to do anything else.
For 5?
Yeah. So you need to get 4 6s, and you don't. Surprise! And my perils result is a 1. If I fail my leadership of 10. Oh, I would have been removed from play, so I just took a wound instead. With a funny feeling this is going to end up a tie.
Burning blade.
Yeah. Or do I want to charge those? No, I don't want to charge them. Because you'll have the turn next. Really what I'm banking on is that this guy survives your 6 attacks. So let's just run these guys. 2 inches, that's enough. Holding that objective. So, if this Zoanthrope survives during my turn, and yeah, during my turn,
your turn,
then I win.
But if I kill you...
If you kill it, then you have a chance to win, but you have to kill both those
No,
Termagants.
I will have a chance to draw.
Sorry, you'll have a chance to draw.
Yeah.
So into the assault phase we go. We have this assault to do. We're both at the same time. So I'm just going to do my one zone thrope attack. He misses.
3.
So you got 6 attacks hitting on 3s. And no rerolls. And then wounding on 4s rerolling. So you got 2 so far. And 4. So I got 4 3-up invulns to make. If I make all of these, it's a definite victory.
4.
No, not a definite victory.
Yeah.
Yes, definite victory. And if I fail any of these, then you possibly could pull out a draw. He's dead. So he goes down. And all that leaves is in your turn, you turn around, and before you assault, I get my overwatch. So I'll do that.
Yep.
Initiative test. I actually do an overwatch. Look at this. Look at me. And I fail my initiative test, so I'm just snap firing. Hey, I missed. So you've charged. We're all initiative 4. So he'll pile in. And
Make your 2 attacks?
I'll go make my 2 attacks first. You watch out. They're fearless, so if you don't kill both of these, I hit on 4s. Oh, watch out. I wound on 5s. I got a wound! 2-up save! Oh! And then you've got
8.
8 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling. It's possible I survive this. Otherwise, the game is a draw.
Probable.
The game's a draw. There. Whoa! He only got 3 so far.
Winning on 3s, rerolling.
Oh! Reroll! You failed one of these! Oh! You pull out the draw.
Oh god!
That was a draw. So, holy cow.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that was fun.
End of turn 7. The result is a draw. So neither of us get to take over any of the tiles. And the Ultramarines are now down 23 Terminators plus a captain. Well, not necessarily. Some of them could just be injured and kind of just knocked out.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I think we're gonna blow up the Space Hulk.
Yeah, we better Exterminatus the Space Hulk. You know how hard it is to Exterminatus the Space Hulk, though? It is a huge collection of ships all rammed together. Like, you put a big nuke into one side, it just explodes a big portion of it, and then who knows what the rest of it.
We Exterminatus planets.
I know, but that just glasses the planet. You're like you have to get like a bunker within a bunker within a bunker within a bunker within a bunker. Just tank missile it over and over and over again. Well, anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this. We are going to play another Warzone Apothis game, not on the Space Hulk. It's going to be another Ultramarines versus Tyranids, so you can go ahead and click that link in the video description below for the MiniWarGaming Vault. If you're not a Vault member, you can still click it, get a free 7-day trial. And in that trial, you'll get access to everything. Thousands of battle reports, painting tutorials, behind the scenes, and more. And it helps support us, allows us to make these studios and play these games, paint these tables, and make these videos. So thank you very much if you are a Vault member for supporting us. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.